If you wanna be crypto savvy, we can help you skip those valleys. Let's rally, yeah. If you wanna be crypto savvy, we can let investments tally. Let's rally, yeah.
What's happening? Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here at Be Crypto Savvy on this Monday afternoon. Today we are going to jump into the Genie.io price predicting range report for Bitcoin, and later this afternoon we will also be releasing a separate video for Ethereum, but that way it kind of keeps the length of the videos shorter for each one. So as for today, and this video in particular, let's jump on into Bitcoin. However, before jumping into the actual report, up in the right-hand side of your screen, there will be a link to the video that we released yesterday that really covers everything you need to know about the Genie.io range report, as well as the benefits of using this as a tool in your own personal toolbox. So if you haven't checked out that video, do yourself a solid, click on that, and check out that video before continuing here, and then come back and join us. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Bitcoin, you can see, is just in the red today, hovering just above 28,000. You can see it down here on this Bitcoin ticker. Then you've got the news and events over on the right-hand side here. I'm not going to go through all of these during the video just for sake of time. Just do remember that when you have this report yourself, which the link to get 10% off and grandfathered into the special promotional price is in the description below, so you can always take advantage of that if that is something you're interested in. But you can click on each one of these links and it will bring you to the actual article, so you can get a full in-depth understanding of what the topics are covering. So we're going to continue with Bitcoin. You can see here the volatility since yesterday has smoothed out a little bit. This had kind of bottlenecked into more of a tight pinch. So it looks like the expected high price during this little dip here has risen slightly. So it does look like, and again, this chart over here on the right hand side is the same. This is just a numerical graph versus this chart over here on the left. So you can see throughout the week that they are expecting it looks like possibly testing and breaking through the $30,000 level, and then looks like most likely getting rejected and trying to find some sort of stability. Sliding down to our Bitcoin hourly candles, we're going to actually quick jump into TradingView to take a better look at the hourly candles. Looking at the hourly RSI, you can see that the RSI is getting a little bit of a curl, so maybe that could be coming back down. However, it did get a really nice bounce off the 30 line over here. Again, I will also include a link in the top right corner for our trading tools group of videos that helps you understand how some of these indicators are used and how to understand them properly. Checking out the Bitcoin MACD, you can see over here that we finally got the MACD to cross bearishly underneath the signal line. So if you haven't caught that video that I linked earlier, make sure you do that. That explains what I'm talking about. But this MACD line, which is your orange line, when that crosses the signal line, which is the green line, and it goes from top to bottom, that's a bearish signal that's indicating lower prices are possibly around the corner. And to go with that, you've also got the stochastic, which is indicating the same thing. You can see over here where your blue line, which is your stochastic K, is crossing the green line, moving downwards in a bearish move. That cross right here is indicating the same thing that the MACD is telling us. So we've got two different tools within this report that are confirming that we're looking like we're ready to see some sort of a pullback, at least sideways trading, or sideways trading, if nothing else. So let's slide on down to your Bitcoin average price. I like to hover over the average price over here to where it fades out the candles, and you can give that a better view. And you can see towards the end there, it looks like we're getting just a little tick down, but we are still currently putting in higher highs and higher lows. Looking over at the Bitcoin on balance volume, still just kind of riding steady. We had loaded up, and it looks like, I'm guessing, the whales that are moving a lot of these Bitcoin onto the exchanges are waiting for specific higher prices to be able to drop all their supply on the market, which in turn lowers the price through supply and demand, which is what I anticipate will happen in the market. That's my guess anyhow. So moving on, we've got the Bitcoin average directional movement. That's still staying pretty steady here, maybe a little tick down there at the end. Bitcoin ultimate oscillator riding pretty even with that 50 line. Maybe a little slight curl down, although if we look back several days, we are putting in lower highs and lower lows, so that is in a bearish move over the past few days. Now, when we look at our parabolic SAR, which is our stop and reversal indicator, we are still printing buy signal dots, which when you have these dots printed below your candles, that's a buy signal indicator. So I would like to see over the next day or two to see that flipped into sell signal above the candle. That would be a good confirmation to what we were seeing up with our Bitcoin MACD as well as our stochastic. Your Bitcoin MACD and your stochastic are going to be able to give you that signal a little bit earlier, more than likely, versus your parabolic SAR is going to give you more of the quick twitch type of signal. So moving on to our Fibonacci retracement, you can see that we did get a perfect touch on our Fibonacci line, and you would expect to see a retracement. Taking a peek at the Bitcoin candles with Hikaki over 90 days, you can see that we had our hard confirmation bear confirmed with this line right here, and then you can see there's the dot that's actually inside of the O of the word confirmed that you can see. So that's your double confirmation here, and then we've just gotten another dot back here on the 29th of March as well. That's just confirming that bear signal. Your Kopach curve is just about going through your zero line, which is what you're looking for to signal a dip in the price. When the line comes from above to below your zero line, that's when you can expect to see that price move in that downward direction. So we are seeing some of these signals all flashing some bear signs, which is what we are seeing play out over the course of the 7 days in this predictive volatility forecast. So it looks like later in the week might be a good opportunity for a possible dollar cost averaging, or even going in on a long trade. Now, I don't usually suggest going short. I think that's a very dangerous game, especially with people that aren't comfortable and very savvy with the ins and outs of how that kind of trading works. Now, as far as this report goes, like I said, I think that this is a report that could easily pay for itself, and that's even before the 10% off that you would get using the referral link in the description. So personally, I just think this is a great tool that is something that if you're an in and out trader or even a dollar cost averager, that this is something that could easily pay for itself by getting you and confirming those strategic entry and exits depending on your trading style. Plus, you're even going to get 2 free weeks when you sign up using that link. So my suggestion would be go ahead and get the report, get your 2 free weeks, and then plan on joining us here at Be Crypto Savvy, where we're going to be using this report multiple times throughout the week, probably 2, if not 3 times every week. We'll be using this report, and that will help you get comfortable using it as well. So that way, over the course of the 2 weeks, you'll be able to definitely understand and realize if this report is something that's going to work for you long term or not. And I think it's something that would be great. So it's up to you if you want to give it a shot. Again, that link is in the description. We're going to cut the video right there, and we will catch you folks on the next one. Have a good one.
Like, comment, and subscribe, yeah.